What am I going to do with my 401k after quitting my job? Let's talk about it. Hey y'all, it's Dr. Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things mental health, personal finance, and overall strategies to live your best life. All right, guys, welcome back. If you're new here, I am a former high school dropout turned doctor, PhD. I am a licensed mental health and addictions therapist here in North Carolina, and I specialize with helping people heal their relationship with money. Now, one thing that is important to know, guys, is that I'm on this journey towards quitting my job officially, right? And for the final time, you know what I'm saying? And transitioning into full-time entrepreneurship. And I'm super excited about that. One question I received in the comments recently is, what am I going to do with my 401k? And honestly, that is a great question, right? I think a lot of people may not really take the time to think about what their options are. And before I get into this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor or a financial expert or anything like that. I am just someone who's been at this point, a couple times. And so I know different options that I have. And so let's talk about this, right? Now, let's talk about what actually happens when you leave your job and you have a 401k with that company. It's very important to know that the 401k doesn't just like magically disappear. It's not going anywhere, right? Like, it can just sit there. How do I know this? I've had it happen before. I actually recently, like early 2025, I left the company I'm at now. I left and came back. I left my 401k there, and it was fine. It stayed there for about 6 months, right? And I mean, this whole time technically, because I just came back to it, right? But it doesn't magically disappear. So it's really important to know that it's going to stay there for the most part. Now, every company is different. I mean, if they force you to move it or something, then, I will say that I did receive messages from the what do you call it? The company that manages it, essentially. I did receive messages asking kind of like what I wanted to do with it, right? Or like give me the option to meet with someone to discuss my options. I would say that. But they never pressured me to move it or anything. And they didn't never threaten like, oh, if you don't move this, it's going to disappear in 30 days. Like, no. And so it's very important to know that you do not have to make an immediate decision now, or as soon as you know that you're leaving, or you put your resignation notice or something in, right? You do have that grace period or that time to decide, right? So just know that your 401k is not just in danger once you leave your job, your company. All right, so let me get to answering the question. What am I going to do? So I'm going to have a short-term and a long-term decision right here. So right now, as I'm in this process, I intend to leave it. Just like it's at, like where it's at. I like the platform that the company uses. It's very clear. It's easy. I actually use that platform to track my net worth. So I have all my other accounts, like my savings accounts, any debts that I have everything, or like my 457B, which is outside of my 401k. My Roth, like my Fidelity accounts, all that stuff is all linked to this one platform, which manages the 401k for the company. So I actually like that platform. So right now I just intend to leave it there, right? It's growing. I mean, I will say my goal for this month, for January, was to exceed, I'm looking at my numbers up here, exceed 55.5 in terms of my total invested, and I'm at 56, almost 57. So it's growing. There's nothing, I'm just gonna leave it there for now. But I do intend to move it to Fidelity. Yes, and this video is not sponsored by Fidelity, but if y'all want to reach out to me, I'm happy to work with y'all, because I actually do love Fidelity. I like the ease of their platform. My children both have Roth accounts, and it's just easy. I like the platform. So I have a brokerage account with Fidelity that I have not used, but I will be using moving forward, right, as I transition out of this role into self-employment. And I just like it. So I do intend to move my 401k over to Fidelity, and I'm either going to move it over into I'm probably going to do just the solo 401k, just roll it over into my own 401k through my company, my own business, right? So that's the plan long term, okay? Now, again, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not telling you this is what you should do. I'm just telling you what I intend to do. But I'm not rushing that. I'm giving myself time to actually get fully into my self-employment. I'm at the phase right now. I'm literally submitting the LLC, which will be a PLLC because I'm a licensed professional, but I'm submitting those things to the state. Like, I'm getting all those things done. Within the next week or two, I should be able to open my first business account through my own personal company now. And by the way, I do have other companies, businesses. So, but I'm talking about like specifically for what I'm doing now. And so once I have all those things established, then I can focus on building and creating that solo 401k. Okay, and so that's what I intend to do. Yeah, so I'm not making any major decisions or anything like that right now as I go through this transition. All right, number 3 is that well, I kind of told you already that I'm moving into a solo 401k. So this helps because it supports it falls in line with my self-employment structure. I think I want to do this within like the next 60 days. I'm going to give myself 60 days to make this transition. Okay. Also, I wanted to say that I will continue to invest. So I hope that you guys watch my next video. Actually, on Thursday when I get paid, I'll be doing a video. I will be making a contribution to the 401k and getting the first match. So make sure you check that out and see kind of exactly where my numbers are. After that, I am pausing as far as like paychecks and 401k. Anything that I add after that will go into my brokerage account. And then, like I said, once I get my solo 401k started, then I'll start adding to the 401k. Okay. Now, technically, over the next 30, 60 days, depending on what my transition phase looks like, I could add to my Roth account as well. So let me know what you think about that. Should I add, if I do add anything to investing or can make any investing contributions, should I add those to my Roth while I'm still employed, right? Or should I just, start adding to my brokerage account? What do you guys think? I will say that my focus right now is income stability, and just kind of making sure that my income is stable as I make this transition, right? Instead of like necessarily hyper focusing on investing and saving and paying off debt, stuff like that, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to be self-employed full time, and there's ups and downs with that. It can be. And so I might, because I do have multiple streams of income, what that might look like is that I may choose one of the streams of income and use that as solely for investing. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but these are a few ideas. So I'm interested to see what you guys think or suggest, or what has worked for you, I would say. I would love that feedback. So if you want to comment those ideas or suggestions in the comment section, I'm happy to hear those. I think that's all I have for you guys. So if you are transitioning into full-time entrepreneurship and you have a 401k with your W-2 job, don't be afraid. It's not the end of the world. It's not going to disappear. You can do this. Do not let that be part of the golden handcuffs that keep you in bondage or keep you stuck because you're scared that if you walk away, you're just going to magically lose your money. No, that does not happen. So again, this is not financial advice, but I've experienced this literally last year. I still got my money, okay? All right, guys. I hope you like this video. If you do, like, comment, subscribe, share. And also, if you're interested in therapy, specifically if you're going through a life transition, you're starting a business and you're feeling some anxiety, moving, any major career transition, anything like that, I'm happy to support you on your journey. I'm a licensed therapist here in North Carolina. And if you have insurance, I accept insurance through this platform, Grow Therapy, for now. So just to support you guys who have insurance. If you are someone who wants to do coaching with me, specifically around finances, I will be opening my platform. So you can email me. I'll leave my email address in the description as well, so you can reach out to me via that route, and we can get something scheduled. All right. I hope that you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye.